Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Cardwell's Cauldron here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
And I'm Kevin.
And today, and before we get into the whole deck, of course, we'd like to remind you that we did start a Patreon. So if you'd like to support us and see us evolve and all our content, go ahead and head that way. But with that, we got some fun stuff here for you today. It might not never win, but it's worth it. The deck name is called Started from the Pond, Now We're Here. Alright. It's a Simic fun deck, and we're focusing on Simic Ascendancy.
Yes.
A card always joked about and super sucks, but we're gonna play it and it's gonna be fun because we got some neat tricks up our sleeves.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what that card is, it is a green-blue enchantment. You can pay 1 green and a blue, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Cool. Whenever you have 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. And then when you have 20 or more Simic growth counters on it at your upkeep, you win the game.
Yay, win the game.
Win the game. Just another fun way to do that. And how we do that? Well, let's show you, I guess.
We're putting counters on all the dudes.
Just all the dudes and all the fun shenanigans with the dudes. And the first guy here is a Hungering Hydra. I always wanted to play this card, and now, you know, he'll have another use for him.
Now we get to.
Yep. 1 green and an X enters the X with 1/1 counters on it, so that for each one you pay X for, Growth Ascendancy gets up there. It can be blocked by more than 1 creature, which is amazing. And when it is dealt damage, put that many 1/1 counters on it. So you can keep it for a blocker so they never swing at you, or you just swing in and see what they do.
Yeah. I mean, they have to answer it, and they can't really. Not easily.
Yeah, not easily at all.
Next up is one of our favorite dudes that he doesn't really see a lot of play.
Nope, sadly
but
not.
He's a Pelt Collector. He's 1 green for a 1/1. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt Collector's, you put a 1/1 counter on him. And as long as he has 3 or more counters on him, he gains Trample.
Yeah, another cool, fun side bonus with that.
But yeah, your main purpose with him is just to get him out there turn 1 and then just go crazy with
Yeah.
counters on other dudes.
And then Ascendancy, and then turn 3, plus it's just like counter.
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's a silly deck, but unfortunately this card is not, the cost is not silly.
Yeah.
It's very sad. It's Hydroid Krasis, because why not, right? Blue, green, and X. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain half X life and draw half X cards, rounded down each time. Has Flying Trample, and enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. We just got to do it, because you're putting counters on stuff.
Yeah, it does everything you want it to. It gives you counters, gives you life gain, and draws your cards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too good to not use in those colors.
It made the top tier Golgari deck into Sultai just for that one card. That's just how powerful that card is.
Next up is Incubation Druid. It is a green and a 1 for a 0/2. You tap, add 1 mana of any type to a land you control could produce. If Incubation Druid has a 1/1 counter on it, you add 3 mana of that type instead.
Yes.
And you can pay 5, 3, and 2 green to adapt 3. And adapt is if he doesn't have any counters, you can put 3 on him.
Now, with Ascendancy, you can pay 3 to put on them, and then with him, you can tap for 3 mana, so you're not traditionally losing anything. It's a little slow. We don't have Hadana's Climate here, because I feel that slows down the deck a little bit of what we're trying to do. We're trying to put more creatures and stuff, but hey, he ramps up the X spells for sure.
Yeah, if he gets a counter on him, then you just make him go crazy.
Tap for 3, done. The next one is Jadelight Ranger, because it's also just really good. 1 and 2 green. 2/1, when it enters the battlefield, explores, and then you explore again, so that's a potential of 2 counters on Ascendancy. Or filtering out to get more lands to do more fun stuff.
Yep. Next up is Waker of the Wilds. He is 2 green and 2 for a 3/3 Merfolk Shaman. You pay 2 green and X. You put X 1/1 counters on target land you control. That land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It still is a land.
Yeah, so this limited bomb here from Ixalan, super cute. He never gets used, and I'm pretty sure how the rule works is that the first time you do it to make the creature a land, or the land a creature, it doesn't count to Ascendancy. Because Ascendancy says whenever you put a counter on a creature.
Yeah.
It's not a creature until the counters are on it. So you just pay 3, make 1 land, good, and then from the rest into turn you're just like crank it up every time. Just make it a big old land creature.
A big old monster. Yeah.
So, but the super secret tech in all of this that made me realize I should make this deck is Galloping Lizrog. It's 3 blue and a green, trample 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, you may remove any number of 1/1 counters from among them you control. If you do, put twice that many on Lizrog. So this is how you win, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you remove 5, you're just like, I put 10 on it, and then Simic Growth gets 10. You're already halfway there to winning the game.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully by putting all those other counters, you just win the game next turn.
Yeah, I mean, and if you do put 10 on him, he's a 13/13 trample.
Yeah, just another way to win.
That's pretty good.
We don't care about damage here.
Yeah. My bad.
But yeah, but that's how you just get up there and just be like, Ascendancy wins.
Yeah. First spell we got to help out is Syncopate, because it's just what it is. It's good. You got to have them. I mean, they're like, creature kill is going to wreck your life.
Yeah.
But Syncopate, a blue and X, instant to counter target spell unless its controller pays X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard.
Hopefully it can help you tempo out or get there, because, you know, blue-green doesn't have many ways to deal with creatures except for bounce or counter.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Sure, there's fight cards, and maybe you can probably play 1 or 2, but right now we're just doing this. And then, of course, the next one is Negate, because you don't want them to take away your enchantment at all.
Yeah.
You're trying to protect that more importantly than anything else.
But we have the best Negate picture I've seen to date. Yep. It's got the merfolk just saying, nah.
The Rivals of Ixalan, yeah,
it's
super pretty, especially in foil. And to help with the counters is Song of Freyalise. So 1 in a green, it's a Saga enchantment. It says, the first 2 chapters, it says your dudes can tap for any mana. So that helps with all your X creatures. And then the third and last chapter of the Saga, everyone gets a 1/1 counter on it, and they gain Indestructible, Vigilance, and Trample until end of turn. So it's synergy, right?
Yeah,
hopefully.
You're just putting counters on all your dudes at once, so that triggers Ascendancy a lot. And you just get to swing for the fences, because your dudes are indestructible and trample.
I mean,
Brarg.
Why not, right? And before then, hopefully you're just creating X dudes, like Hungering Hydras at level 5+ counters, and hopefully getting there.
Yeah, because he makes all your dudes Birds of Paradise. You're just like, cool, let's do some things.
You're like, we're all good here. And that is the good thing. We do have 24 lands, so hopefully get there bigger. So, you know, 4 breeding pools, 4 Hinterland Harbors, 11 forests, and 5 islands, because the green is a lot heavier, of course. But that's it, really. That is the full 60 of trying to ascend to the greatness that is Simic.
Yeah, you're just going ham with Simic cards, playing the jellyfishes, hydras, all the creatures,
all the little creatures that evolved into these massive mutated things. Now, usually we do have honorable mentions or sideboard tech, but literally, like, what else can you do besides just putting more counters or fight cards? Yeah, I feel like this is the perfect edging of all counters and creatures for Ascendancy, and that's pretty much the deck.
Where it's at.
That's really all it is. With any combination, like, I don't know. I can't wait to play this in one of our balls.
It's going to be super fun.
And see how smooth it works. Because your dudes are still good to swing in and all that if you don't get Ascendancy at all. Because that will happen. Yeah. No matter what.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a Jadelight Ranger. They're still good by themselves because it's a 4/3. It just gets to be like, I'm big and we'll kill you.
Exactly. And then, of course, Krasis will help you draw into more and hopefully the Ascendancy late game. So, who knows? Who knows? But if you need the deck list again, it will be down below. And hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island. Goodbye.
Also, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all of our future content, make sure you tap that bell.
And go ahead and check us out on our streams. Don't forget to support us on Patreon. And thank you for staying here on the island.
Later, guys.
Bye.